Hey guys, MisterBriGuy here for a new episode of Sonic Lost World. In the last episode, I took on the Lava Zone, trying to get as much red rings as possible, and made it out alive at some point, with all the boss rush and stuff. But now in this episode, this is like, I put it all together as like a 25-minute episode of just me collecting the rest of the red star rings, so I'm just gonna be doing backseat commentary from this episode. And I don't know if I'm gonna put text or not, but I will be showing every single ring I get, or every other ring I missed in each of the levels, except for the final level. So if you want to do a walkthrough, of this episode, by all means, look at every episode I did. Oh, that's right. Fell right in the pit as soon as I got it right. But yeah, right now it's Friday fortune cookie donation time, and it's just at the part where they reached $15,000 in. What are they doing for charity right now? It's direct relief, proceeds benefits. So if you want to go donate, want to go watch, well, actually no. By the time this episode airs, it's not gonna be there anymore. So today is November the 11th, or is it the 12th or 11th? It's 11th. It is actually Remembrance Day in Canada, and I'm pretty sure, actually I think it's a national holiday. I actually didn't notice that Egoraptor, Aaron Hansen, had a brother who was in the army and stuff. He said it as a word, I think. He worked for them and protected their country. And this is his older brother. He's like, my brother is a veteran and he is awesome and I love him. Thank you for serving our country. And also, I have, you guys would all know Blue Man, my best friend Patrick. His grandpa was a soldier, and he protected our country really good. So, give your thought outs for Egoraptor's brother and my best friend Patrick's grandfather. Oh man, I gotta poop. But I gotta wait for 21 more minutes of this episode. Today is also the day that the NES Mini came out. Now here's a story. Here's a little story. Now that I've gone back from work and ANC games, because I don't have to work tomorrow, thank God. It was up at around 12:30 at night, and I just finished watching John's last cookie stream. And I was like, shit. The NES Mini comes out. The NES Mini comes out in the morning, and I won't even have enough sleep to wake up early and get the NES Mini. So I had my alarm set for 7 o'clock, and or actually not. Was it 7 o'clock? It was 7:45. Yeah, bad timing on that one. I had my time set for that, and got to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Which was, if I was on 8s, I would set my alarm, or I would go to sleep at like 1. Still have a lot of time to do stuff, like extend my time on streams. Now, I woke up a couple times, like, I remember a time at 2:45 in the morning. And then I woke up an hour earlier than the alarm that I was supposed to wake up at. And I was like, okay, I guess I gotta get out of bed. I was like, earlier than ever, right? So, I got up, took my shower, and no eating breakfast, I rushed out to the EB Games down at Bay Street. And This was I think it was 7:20 or 7:30 in the morning, and there was already a lineup. So I was like, fuck it. If there's at least one for me, then it's fine. So I stood in line. There was like no more than like 40 or 50 people in that line, or maybe 30. And when the store manager was giving out black cards, it looked like it had enough for like 20 people. And I was like at around like the 25th or 30th in line. I was like, shit, I guess I was too late. I kind of figured too, because apparently these days Nintendo's been having some limitations on their product, especially the amiibos. I thought they did okay with the amiibos, like come on guys, give them a rest. Like, I've heard from a couple people, like, there weren't a lot of products for the Wii, but a lot for the Wii U. I mean, come on, guys. Both of them are great. Especially the Wii U. I love it. I think it's like an upgrade for the Wii. Anyways, they didn't have enough copies for the NES Minis, so I was like, fuck it. I'll just do a virtual console of Castlevania. If I can. I'll do virtual console of Ghosts and Goblins. Or Super Contra. So I just gave up on it. I knew ANC wouldn't have any NES Minis because they're pretty damn hard to find. Especially on Amazon, like, you would think, Amazon, right? Oh, there's probably gonna be like some salvagers that would try and triple or quadruple the price of the NES Mini. Well, they pretty much did. The officials actually did that. They at one point today they did like $319 just for the system, and everybody was giving them 1-star rankings for it. I was like, well, this is what you do to piss off the fans. Just buff up the price. I don't know. There will be some point where, again, it's got a lot of games that I haven't tried yet. Unless it was from that Super Smash Bros. Masterpieces demos and stuff. Hold on. The NES Classic. I know I've played like the first 3 Mario. The Donkey Kong, the Bubble Bobble. The ones I haven't played. Oh yeah, it has Final Fantasy on here. Damn. Okay, I haven't played Metroid, Kirby, Castlevania, Ninja Gaiden, Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream, Zelda 2, Castlevania 2, Tecmo Bowl, Double Dragon 2, Super Contra, Galaga. Actually, I've played Galaga. Star Tropics, Ghosts and Goblins, and Gradius. Even Gradius is on here. That's like a bullet hell game. You can't make that up. Anyways, I don't think I'll be getting it anytime soon, but I'm sure they're gonna have probably the same amount or just a bit higher enough to like get enough for the holidays. But I don't think that's gonna be a Christmas gift from me. In fact, I have an idea for my 2 sisters that's probably a bit better than the NES the NES Mini. And we actually have an NES ourselves. It's just I just remember my sister saying, like, I think our NES is broken or something. I was like, what? No, it's not. But it was apparently just her TV, so it works just fine. So I have decided to give them something special. And I won't be saying it until Christmas. Because that might... Amanda, my sister... Yeah, Amanda. My sister would probably hear it, so... You better keep it a secret. If you guys haven't heard yet, Doctor Strange came out in theaters. That's Legend 3D's latest project. We've only done like 20 minutes in the movie. And sadly enough, I did not get my hands on any footage for that movie, so... Oh, look. Proton John is doing a new game on Doom right now. I gotta get that game. Is it just for your Xbox One? Oh well. Gotta boot up some stories here. All I have is YouTube's new policy, which I kind of forgot what they actually did with it. YouTube's new policy. Yeah, I think at this time of year, 2016, I think everybody's forgotten about it. But Power Rangers, oh. When I saw the trailer for Power Rangers, I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a mix of the Turtles and Transformers from Michael Bay. In fact, I think it's going to be directed by Michael Bay, if I'm not mistaken. Power Rangers movie, 2017. It's produced by Lionsgate. Okay, Dean Israelite is going to be the director. Now, here's the thing. They released a picture of the Megazord, which looks like a Transformer with wings. That doesn't feel right. Cause the Megazord looks simple in the show. Yeah, I can see here. Oh, it looks like a... Oh wow, is that really what it's gonna look? No, it shouldn't. They're probably just making fan art of it, but I see Jason's Tyrannosaurus Zord as a picture on here, and it looks like it could be in the movie. Man, dinosaur power. We need all the classic elements from Power Rangers in that movie. I mean, we've seen Rita Repulsa. She looks like she would look like a DC or Marvel villain, other than an evil overlord. And it's not the same kind of actor though. Like, I remembered well, actually, I don't think I want to go into races, but like, I think they had like an Asian actor doing Rita Repulsa, and then they had like correct me if I'm wrong, they had like I think they had an Asian voice actor to do Rita, to do English dub. And she was trying so hard not to be like do the Asian accents in an English TV show. That's probably what I've heard. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's probably what happened with Rita in that show. And now here in the movie, she looks just like a normal Marvel villain or DC villain. She almost looks like Poison Ivy. And now this other picture here. Okay. I want to go a bit racist on here, because the Power Rangers in this movie are not correct. The only ones that are correct in this movie, and this is all by one picture, you guys know what I'm talking about, the one that are like standing in the line in their Power Ranger suits. The only two that are correct are Kimberly and Jason. Now, unless I'm wrong here, but the black guy in blue is supposed to be Billy. Billy wasn't black back then. He was nerdy. And he had glasses, and he wore overalls too. And now I'm assuming it was the the black Power Ranger, or it looks like green from here. But that's supposed to be Zack. And he's not black. He's actually Asian from here. Unless he almost blinked in that shot, but he looks Asian in that Power Ranger suit. Again, this is the only time where I'm gonna go racist in this. But this is not right for Power Rangers. And then there's Trini. She looks English. She's not Asian. So either the writers didn't remember watching Power Rangers, or something happened. But 3 out of 5 of those Power Rangers are just wrong. Like, I think they met from the Turtles movie. I think they matched it correctly, but they couldn't even do the Power Rangers right. Not even the Megazord. Hold on, if I could look it up. Megazord. If I could find the right picture for it. All I can see is like... Okay, here it is. It was first revealed in toy form. Okay, here it is. Yeah. It doesn't even show a lot of... It's not even that colorful in the picture. And it wouldn't show like the power sword. It does show wings. I think, okay. If I could compare this with, okay, it's at the 17-minute mark. If I could compare this with the old Megazord, let's keep going here. The Power Rangers Megazord. Let's see here. Okay. In the old one, Billy and Trini, the Triceratops and the Saber-toothed Tiger, were the feet. I think Kimberly was at the chest. Gotta remember this. Oh yeah, it actually was. Kimberly was the chest piece. Zack was his right arm. And Jason was the head and body of the original Megazord. Here in the new Megazord, Billy's on both feet. Trini is at the stomach. Jason is on the shoulder pads. Kimberly is the head this time. And I think Zack is at the hips. And they aren't really that colorful. My initial feeling is that there's way too much gray and not much separation of the Rangers' individual Zords. I just don't get much sense in this being a giant robot made out of smaller robots. Yeah, this would look more like a Transformer or something. At least it's not directed by Michael Bay. They've made that Transformers thing a bit too dark and too adult for kids. Hopefully the Power Rangers won't be too adult. Unless, I don't know if I watched a lot of Power Rangers lately. I'm still on the first season still. There's probably like 50 episodes of the first season. Well, like half. If I'm not mistaken, Kimberly and... Well, was there any canon for Kimberly and Jason? Because they feel like the Fred and Daphne of the group. In fact, I think they are like the group. Oh my god, I think I made a connection with that now. It makes so much sense now. Jason is Fred. Kimberly is Daphne. Billy is Shaggy. Or it could be Zack. Or no, Billy can be Velma, because he's the nerdy one. Trini... Actually, Okay, That wouldn't be feeling right, actually, because I would think Zack would be Scooby-Doo, and then Trini would be Velma, but Trini's not the smart one, unless they no. If they change personalities as well, then I can honestly say from the bottom of my heart that they ruined the childhood on this one. Like, why change the original concept? Did they do that for Transformers as well? I don't know, it was a kid's thing. It was a 90s thing. God, what's next? He-Man? Have they made a live-action He-Man? I know they did a movie, I think. It was probably just a TV movie. But still, like, I don't think I feel right about Power Rangers anymore. After already going through like 25, 26 episodes of it during Fan Expo weekend, I've already been attracted to the show. I'm not even kidding. It's so cheesy, but so awesome at the same time. And most of the cutscenes were just reused every single time in the episodes. Now, my one question remains about that. Will Bulk and Skull come back? I want to see what Bulk and Skull would look like. If they kept them what they look like, then I probably... You know what? I probably would still watch it, even if it would probably be terrible. God. Please don't make it terrible. I'm acting like the internet right now. Please don't make this one terrible. I beg you. You've shaped a lot of childhoods from here on out. Anyways, we're almost out of time here. We're 2 minutes in. I hope this this walkthrough feels helpful to you guys. Well, it's not really a walkthrough, it's a see-through. A see-through. But one thing was important when I was trying to make this episode is like, I think I need to get this episode, I think I need to get the commentary over with. Just so I can finish editing this Let's Play. Because Metal Gear Solid 3 is almost done. Scheduling. I still need Mega Man 3 to edit the videos. And also some Beyond Two Souls episodes that I have. Oh yeah. After this, I think it's Sonic Lost World, I will be doing Mega Man 3 and Beyond Two Souls in the future. And also, I'll give you a little... Actually, yeah, I'll give you a little hint. It's a collect-a-thon. So anyways, next time on Sonic Lost World, after all the red rings have been collected, we're gonna do the final level of Lava Mountain. See you guys then. And don't forget to hit subscribe and like the video. Follow me. Oh God! It's just getting worse. It's like there's two of me.